Hi, Steve Lucas here. It's December 22nd, 2020. I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Just a few days ago on December 13th, a true miracle, a blessing from God took place, and I wanted to share it with you as a way of encouraging you. A pastor in Cervantes de Cartago, that's a few hours away from here, pointed to the ceiling in his church and he asked everyone what they thought, if it was possible for God to provide the funds for their church to repair the ceiling that was collapsing and falling apart. And many raised their hands. They've seen miracles before and they believe God for another miracle. And then Pastor Alfredo, he declared, the money is already on the way. Now, I wasn't there, but I heard about this after the fact. Now, what's incredible is when I was at the time in Atenas, I received a notification on my phone that we'd received a donation. And I looked at it and I was surprised. It was a generous donation from someone who's been gracious to our ministry, but it was specifically for this church in Cervantes. And I was just blown away by the generosity. This person had visited Costa Rica a few years ago and had met this pastor, and God had put him on his heart to bless him at this time. We reached out the next day to the pastor and told him about the blessing, about the gift, and he just erupted into praise about how God had provided. We went there yesterday and shared the gift with the pastor and his daughter. His wife died tragically a few years ago. And we just had a wonderful time. And he shared the story about what happened on the 13th, the same day. In fact, minutes before the donation came in, how he had challenged his church in faith and how this was a miracle. I share that story just to remind you that God is active and he is doing great things. And this has been a difficult year, but the possibilities are endless. And I want to encourage you that whatever God prompts you to do, whether it's to work with us or help us or through some other ministry or through your local church or with your family, when God prompts you, please respond because he is doing great things and you don't want to miss being a part of those great things. So I hope that story encourages you and excites you. We were grinning ear to ear just hearing it told and just celebrating with this humble little poor church on the hills over Cartago as God has provided for their immediate need. In fact, they're going to be able to take care of the ceiling and pay their bills, which they've been piling up, and to also help their congregation during this time of Christmas just to survive in these difficult days. So we praise God for that. I hope it inspires you. Have a Merry Christmas and God bless you and have a wonderful and happy New Year.